a good fish. I just caught mine on the glide and we just quadrupled up. All 4 of us just caught fish out of the same spot. That is unreal. Over the last year, I have had a lot of giant largemouth bass eat some of the smaller bass that I was bringing in, and it gave me an idea. If bass want to eat bass, let's give them a bass. I picked up a bunch of different bass lures. We've got line through bass, bass paddle tails, and even some big bass glide baits. I know these fish in some of these lakes can be incredibly aggressive, so there is no doubt in my mind they're not gonna eat a bass. Of course, with every weird lure video, I buy a few extras to give away to one of you guys. So if you wanna win one of these lures, all you gotta do is watch the full video to find out how to enter, and they could be yours. Otherwise, we're gonna give this first pond a try. This pond is a good 2-mile walk through the woods by a river until you get to the water, which is a good reason why not a lot of people like to fish it, but it is loaded with some giant Minnesota bass. We're gonna get down by the water here and see if we can catch one. It is quite the windy one today. Shouldn't affect the bite too much. We're gonna try this first spot up here, do a few casts, and see if anything wants to bite down here. First things first, let's see how this thing looks in the water. It is a little bit big for these Minnesota bass, but I know if there is anything giant in here, it is gonna eat this without a doubt. We can always downsize, but why not start big? Should be some big bass over here. That looks absolutely beautiful. The colors are amazing, the action is amazing. This is gonna work perfectly.
Two hours later.
All right, we're getting out of here. In 1 month, this body of water went from a ton of fish, a ton of giant fish, to nothing. The visibility went from 10 to 15 feet to 0. The water dropped, I'd say, between 4 to 6 feet, and I can't find the fish anywhere. I used to be able to catch a fish on almost every single cast back in here, but there's nothing. There is absolutely nothing. We're gonna try one more pond after this that should hold some fish. And if not, we are gonna go to a pond that I go to if all else fails. I know I can catch some giant fish out of it. My buddies have caught 13 to 15 pound largemouth out of it. There is some giant fish, and they are always hungry. No matter what, we're gonna give this next pond a try and see if we can't get a bass to eat the bass. We're gonna see if this lake has any fish. I have never fished this one. I tried the other lake I was gonna try today, and I fished it for 30 minutes, and there was not even a single bite. So we're gonna try a spot I've never fished, see if there's any fish here. And if we don't get anything here, we are going all the way to the really good lake. I don't know if the rain has got them turned off or what it is, but I'm having a very hard time finding some bass over here. So it's about time we go to a lake that has some giant largemouth bass and see if we can catch one on a bass. I'll see you guys there. Got him. That's what I'm talking about. What a beauty to start out the day. I just caught mine on the glide and we just quadrupled up. All four of us just caught fish out of the same spot. That is unreal. Not a monster, but definitely a good start to the day. Nothing like bass on Bass Guys. We're gonna get her back in the water and catch one a little bit bigger. And there they go.
Heck yeah, bro.
That is just so awesome. Started out the day, maybe about 5 or 10 minutes in, and we're getting him to bite. We're gonna get back out there and catch another one. Oh, he's hooked up. Big one? You guys are doubled up too. Hasn't even been what, 5 minutes? What a tank. Congrats.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude. One of them missed it and the other one came back and ate it. That is Zuggy's right there.
6.5 pounder, bro. It's a giant.
That is awesome, man. Not a monster, but if you guys can tell, there is some giant fish in here. Another beauty, maybe about 2.5, 3 pounds. It is literally fish cast after cast. We're gonna get these guys back in the water and catch some more. All right, buddy. See you later. We're gonna cast this thing back out, see if we can get another fish right here.
I'm putting new hooks on.
There is just so many giant fish right here. It is incredible.
I'm glad you went this way, not the other way.
Oh my gosh, it came back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you see this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this giant. Oh, this is crazy.
I think we found the honey hole in the lake. Holy cow, there's fish everywhere over here.
Solid fish too, bro.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Literally like 3 of them missed it, and then they kept coming back. I've never seen a bite like this. Cast over you.
Go for it, man. Yeah, they were doing that on my last one. It's a good fish. Another one. Thought she was a little bit bigger. Good 3.5 pounder. I'm just gonna toss this guy right back in the water. Shouldn't be too long before we get another one. I don't think I've ever fished a spot as crazy as this. I knew there was some fish. I knew there was some big fish. But even the last 3 or 4 times I've fished this in the last few years, it has never been like this. Today is just a crazy day. They are hitting it so aggressively, it is insane. We're gonna keep on fishing and see what else we can catch over here. Seems like it's almost every other cast, something's hitting it.
The big bass was eating little bass. Oh my god.
Did you say big bass eating little bass?
Yes, he ate the little bass. He tried to eat. I had the little one on.
That's
and
exactly why I throw this bait.
Holy crap, bro. Literally,
Hey, watch out, you're right over. There you go, you're good.
There's a pit of them right here. I'm not where you just casted. There's literally a pit of them. I had the little one on. The big one came up and slaughtered it. Oh my.
There we go. It's not a bad one. Oh, popped right off.
What is up with this?
I don't know, this spot is just insane. I've never seen it like this before. I know there's giant. Yeah, that's almost doubled up. Good one, man. It's like catching fish in a barrel, honestly. Holy cow, this is insane. That was insane. I cannot believe how many aggressive fish were eating it all at once. I think there was multiple times where I had 2 or 3 fish trying to eat the glide bait at the same time. Just absolutely unreal. We found the right spot at the right time, right before a thunderstorm. It's been about 15 or 20 minutes since the last bite, but that's all right. We're gonna keep on fishing until it gets dark, keep moving around, and seeing if we can't catch a few more fish. And that is gonna be the end of today's video. I know it started out really slow, but luckily the last pond produced and we caught some really nice fish. Even though we only fished that last pond for maybe 20-30 minutes before it started to storm, we caught a whole bunch of fish. We even quadrupled up on fish. It was such a blast. We had a good time. No, we didn't get that 15-pound bass, but we only fished it for 30 minutes and I consider that to be a success. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna give away one of these bass glide baits to one of you guys, and along with that, I will also give away a bass paddle tail. So if you wanna win these 2 lures right here, all you gotta do is, of course, be subscribed to the YouTube channel with notifications on, like the video, and leave a comment down below the biggest largemouth bass you caught this year and what you caught it on. Simple as that. That's all you gotta do and you are entered to be in the giveaway. Sorry, the posting schedule has been all over the place. Right now I'm in Florida and then I'll be in Alaska for 2 weeks. So I'll be doing a lot of filming and not a whole lot of editing, but I'll try to get as much videos as I can. After that, I'll be back to the normal posting schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until I see you guys in the next one, peace out.